Good morning, everyone. It's Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot, here with an energy report for this week. Let's have a look and see what the general energies are for this week. Apparently, March is going to be a fairly energetically full-on month, so a lot of the star seeds and light workers will probably be really feeling it. Yeah, and so we'll just see what the month brings. But for this week, we'll have a look as well. Yeah, so for those who don't know me, my name is Tracy Newman and I'm from the Navigator's Tarot, where you can find me on Facebook, and I'll see if I can load this up onto Instagram. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, depending on their I just can't seem to load things onto Instagram very well. Anyway, that's okay. Also on Sleepy Wisdom, where you can find me on YouTube as sleepywisdom.com. Oh, these cards don't seem to want to stay. They're jumping out all over the place. So, anyway, we'll get started. General energies for this week. So there seems to be sort of like, oh, yeah, okay. So many of us may actually feel like going within and hermetizing for a little while. Also too, and you know, like there's it's sort of like now that things have sort of started to settle, people are starting to see that there's a new creative way that they can look at the world in a way, and look at how they're doing things in the world. There's a lot of contemplation, looking out at the unknown and starting to see that there is a new dawn that is arising upon the earth plane. Interesting, we have the card of justice here. So, picking up, even though we can't see that there are massive changes on the earth plane, there are, and there is, justice is occurring and it is happening, and we may start to see it a little bit more on the mainstream media, because you know the media will eventually fall completely and capitulate, but right now they are still holding that old narrative in place. However, it would appear that they will start to show things about the truth of what is really going on in the world, and they will do that incrementally. It won't happen overnight because people are still slow to awaken, but people are waking up. The sleepiness, they are rubbing the sleepy grit from their eyes, and yeah. But what's going to happen, it seems to me at the moment that they're people are starting to go within. And I've been saying this for a very, very long time. The only way you can change your outer world is to go within and find the truth of who you really are within. And as you begin to start to see the truth within your own structure, what happens then, it has a reverberating effect on the world around you. And so that's what is going on at the moment. However, for a lot of those who are slow to awaken, they are starting to feel like they are being left out in the cold somehow, that they're being, I think they're starting to awaken to the fact that they are being duped, and that they have been for some time. But of course, the road is long and, as we know, quite arduous. So, and full of all sorts of tricks and things coming at you. And so, you know, people are beginning to start to see, though. They are starting to slowly awaken, and that's what I'm picking up from these cards. So I think at this point in time, this is saying, keep your own counsel for those of us who know what is going on. There's a real sense of stillness in the air and also all around. And I think it's really important for a lot of us now to sit and just be with the energies as they begin to change and shift within us. And as we begin to see it start to manifest in our outer world. There's a real sense, we've had the Nine of Pentacles here, which is about financial independence, but also too, when I look at her, she's sitting on a park bench, if you look at her there. And she's just, there are birds behind her. And, you know, there's butterflies. Butterflies mean transformation. And she is just allowing herself to transform in this beautiful park-like area where she's sitting. And she knows that she is abundant. She knows that she is capable of running her own life and being within her own structure and knowing who she is. And she's well provided for. She has bread beside her in baskets. She is reading a book. And so she is in a moment of stillness, quietude, and allowing. And that is where all of us probably need to be right now, which is sitting in the stillness and allowing the change to happen, both within and without. We have the moon here too. So for some of the earth plane at the moment, there will be those who are going through a dark night of the soul, which is absolutely necessary, but these are about endings as well. So, you know, the old world is falling, the end of an era is actually occurring, and people are really beginning to awaken to that fact that things are really beginning to shift and move. And for some, it will shift in a way that is not so fantastic as they begin to awaken. But for others who have done the work and have actually been doing this work for some time, like the girl in the Nine of Pentacles, allowing and awaiting the new earth as it comes in within themselves, and as it changes within, they begin to see it on an outer plane. The Six of Pentacles here too. So it's about sitting in abundance and just allowing, and just as we wait for this new earth to come into being. The Two of Cups, which is about, can mean love between two people, but can also mean like a contract. So for the Two of Cups there, it can actually mean like a renewal in maybe a relationship, or even also too a renewal of contracts, and that can actually be a contract within ourselves too, as we shift and change into these new earth energies. So as within, so without. So there will be lots of fairness that comes up for a lot of us who are in these energies. We sit and we contemplate, and the King of Cups, of course, is about moving into love, greater awareness of love as we move into contract with ourselves and others. And the Ten of Cups. So these are very much twin flame cards. You have, even though, you know, the concept of twin flames, I did a video on it with Harmz just recently, and she took me down into a hypnotic session where we explained about what the twin flame journey is leading to. And so for the twin flame, it's more the fact that you are aligning with that flame within yourself, those twin energies within yourself of the masculine and feminine. And as you begin to change and shift on the within, of course, you will begin to manifest these changes on an outer level. And these are very much the Ten of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Two of Cups are all about love between two people, to twin flames. But of course, as I've said before, the twin flame can mean many things. It is not always what we've been led to believe. I've been trying to load, of course, I live in a very, very difficult area for internet. So I usually have to go into town to upload anything. And Harmz has sent me the video that we made the other day, and I've tried to even get it to upload into Dropbox, and it isn't doing that. So if I can, I will. But if you would like to see the video that we did, and because I can't load it, I will put the link to Ethereal Wings, which is Harmz Saini's, which is her YouTube channel, and you can find the video there about twin flames and what is actually going to happen when rapture occurs within all of us and the collective. So this is Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings and taking action on a new beginning. So for a lot, it will be coming together. There is a new energy of coming together in unity, in union and unity. So there are those energies. For some, it will be going within and contemplating in the hermit mode. For others, it will be coming together in relationship, in union. But as I've always said, it happens first within. Union begins within, and then it can manifest on an outer plane. Okay, what else do we have? Right. And the Emperor. So the we're moving into Pisces at the moment, but the Emperor is an Aries energy. And we also have Strength. There are a lot of males now, and I will do a masculine reading very soon, but there are a lot of males now who are beginning to awaken and step into the awakening of who they really are and the truth of who they really are. And it's a really fantastic process as we watch them go through this, and as we begin to go through it on an inner level too. As you know, if you house the greater amount of feminine energies, you will also find that you're starting to balance out your masculine energies as well. So yeah, these are some amazing cards. So we have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So this is new love and action. So fantastic, love in action. So we're going to begin to see that very soon. Ooh. As we cultivate it within our own eyes, in our own lives, it will manifest for the collective as well. And this is the 10 of Cups, of course, jumping out all over the place, which is, of course, union together with a manifested partner or twin flame. Okay, so for some, there will be coming together and a union of souls. Okay, so that's all I have for this week. And oh God, I've got the 10 of Cups again. I just split it again. Ah dear. Anyway, okay, all right. So yeah, that's it for the week, and I'll see you again next week. Okay, bye for now.